wanted to find a through line that sort of told the story about something that's both constant in human life, that sort of is repeated throughout all of these dance forms and throughout all of social interactions, and we chose the heartbeat.
It is the rhythm which sustains us from the womb to the tomb. It is the essence of life. It is all that we are.
The concept was really based off of telling the story of one heartbeat, and the heartbeat sort of simulates the drum, which simulates the rhythm of life. And when you start to build on it, you get syncopation, you get rhythms that you dance to.
When that drum hits, and all these forms of movement, when that drum is at its most powerful state, it just takes over and it changes our movement. And we're really inspired by it. It's the drum that inspires us.
There's so many commonalities. The percussive element of it is basically the same. You're using either a whole foot, you're using just the front part of the foot, you're using the side of the foot, you're using the back of the foot, you're either barefoot or with sneakers or with tap shoes. No matter what your form of getting that percussive sound across, it's still the same. It's just a different interpretation.
Well, my favorite is Junior's solo. His footwork, his body movement reminds me of when I was in Africa in 1995, and I got to see this dance called Kawa. Kawa, he's a healer, and he did a lot of footwork. It was just amazing. He was making dust, and his footwork, he was making things happen that I've never seen people do here in the States. And so when I see Junior's on the stage doing his solo, it's amazing.
Everything that we're doing has a history. Nothing's new. There's no new movement, but there are new generations, there are new interpretations, new characters, new musical influences, new ways to put things together, new choreographies, new collaborations.
Just deciding that we want to take this perhaps style of music and place a mixture of hip-hop, African, and tap dancing on it. And visually, the audience can capture the movements and see how related they are, and also hear the music of the drum and the tap, and see how the rhythms are combined and flourish, as one heartbeat.
When I saw this event come across my desk, I was really excited because it brought together tremendously interesting groups. Coyaba dance, urban artistry, who spearheaded the entire event and brought all of these groups together. Bus Howard and Capital Tap. We are so excited that they chose us to present this. And we really thank them. And we thank the Arts and Humanities Council for Montgomery County as well for funding such an event. I really think it brought a tremendous experience to the community.
It was beautiful to see how house dance and the rhythmic dance of the youth connect to African dance, and it's all connected to the same rhythm, the same beat.
I think it's a mixture, the diversity, the tap and the African dance and jazz, the whole combination and their concept made it a wonderful spiritual experience. I think that for me, one of the things that touched me was that we all have a tendency to identify ourselves in small groupings. So perhaps in this environment, as tap dancers, as break dancers, as whatever. And I think that what a performance does like this, not only for the dancers but for the audience, is to break out of those more narrow definitions and move us into a realm of the universal power of music and rhythm.
It's a triple threat. You get a treat of African tap dancing and hip-hop, which are very powerful forms of dance and music. And to see that all in one night and see the different ways we intertwine and combine, you know, our art form, and see a whole group, you know, of passionate dancers coming together, respecting each other, which is very important with all art. You know, it's something definitely worth coming to see.